me. All right, let's get to our top story brought to you by Popeye's new 8-piece nuggets. Steph Curry on the shot. Boy, is having a great season so far. And now he's only 16 three-pointers away from passing Ray Allen for the most threes all time. Steve Kerr gave his superstar praise while also comparing him to his former teammate, Michael Jordan. Take a listen. Nice.
I think Steph, in a lot of ways, is like Michael Jordan in that there are so many moments that they all sort of bleed into each other, and then they don't even stand out because that's just what you expect. And maybe that's the true sign of greatness. Every single night, they're going to see something special. And when you do something over and over and over again, it's harder for one particular night to stand out. So it's just kind of become routine for him.
Nacho, is it crazy to compare Steph Curry to Michael Jordan?
Man, it seemed crazy at first sound. It sounds crazy after you listen back, but when you think about it, it's not crazy at all. What Michael Jordan did off the court, the impact he had, that's the same impact Steph Curry has had on the court. Steph Curry has been transformative on the court in ways Michael Jordan never was. Now, let's talk about Michael Jordan's amazing impact off the court. Michael Jordan, what he did for the game globally, nobody has done. Michael Jordan with that dream team, the impact he had not just with basketball in America, but the game and the impact he had with basketball outside of America, I don't think nobody has had.
Okay.
But the impact Steph Curry has had on the court, I don't know that we have seen before. Steph,
yes, sir.
Steph Curry got people shooting threes from 27 feet away. Now, remember, the max distance of the three-point line is 23 feet and several inches. But Steph Curry got cats out here attempting threes at the NBA level, at the AAU level, at the high school level, far beyond the three-point line. Steph Curry has changed the way you approach the game of basketball for several individuals. What Michael Jordan did was change the way you view basketball.
I like it.
What Michael Jordan did was change the way we all perceive superstardom. But what Steph Curry has done is change the way you play the game. And I don't know that we will see somebody change the game like that again going forward. There's nothing new under the sun.
Oh, King Solomon, huh? We in the Bible already? When's track coming out? Let's go.
Nothing new under the sun. However, because you can't recreate the wheel, you can turn the wheel.
Ooh.
You can't recreate the way in which basketball is played, but you can change the way basketball was played. Steph Curry changed the way basketball has been played. For that reason, I don't think it's crazy at all. I'm going to sprinkle in this take. I'm going to get to it a lot more later. Michael Jordan's game was great, maybe the greatest we've ever seen. But what was greater than Jordan's game? Jordan's legacy.
Okay, I'm listening.
People play football, a different sport, in college at a different level because of the Jordan brand. I want to go to Florida, they Jordan brand. I want to go to Oklahoma and play for the Sooners, they're a Jordan brand school. Michael Jordan's legacy is greater than Michael Jordan's game, and his game is phenomenal. But them Jordan shoes, it's $1 billion industry. So when you think about Jordan's legacy, that's what makes you say, man, Steph don't even compare to that. But when you talk about the impact and the transformation they had to the game of basketball, that's where I do think it's not crazy to make that comparison.
We don't have a show that debates. I hear that a lot in terms of people's reception of our show, which is all glowing and all love. They say, you guys discuss things, so let's discuss this one. I don't want to debate you on this one, because everybody knows it's crazy to compare Steph Curry to Michael Jordan, right? Everyone knows that, right? Like, we ain't going to stay in the barbershop that long after the cut to talk about Steph Curry and Michael Jordan on the basketball court, right? Because Michael Jordan, at worst, if you hate on Michael Jordan, you're the biggest hater in the world, and you looked at Michael Jordan's career, the worst you could put him all time is third. Now, if you're a hater and you looked at Steph Curry's career, the worst you could put him is what, 15?
Yeah, it's funny. We didn't even prep this, but...
Okay, now, let's give him love. Man, Michael Jordan, the sweetest thing ever. Oh, number one, right? Steph Curry, best thing ever. Is he cracking top 10?
Probably 8 at best right now.
I wouldn't even say top 10, but that's where we're going to go and discuss. So, to me, it's crazy to compare him. Yes, because he's not on Michael Jordan's level. And I hated this about growing up in youth sports. I think a lot of people hate it now with participation trophies, which I don't hate. But the point is, wear the ribbon that you actually earned. Like, wear the trophy, grab the trophy, wear the medal that you actually earned. That's it. Steph Curry has not earned Michael Jordan Tier 1 status. That's reserved for Kareem Abdul-Jabbar and LeBron James. That's Tier 1. Tier 2 is when you start to get into numbers 4 through 9, 4 through 10, whatever that may be. We know those names. We know those greats. So let's get to the part where this is actually a discussion. No, it's not crazy to compare Steph Curry to Michael Jordan. Why wouldn't it be crazy to compare Steph Curry to Michael Jordan? The same way it wouldn't be crazy right now for me to get up here and say, Acho, you know what? You and my man Max Kellerman, and you, I know I can hear it right now. Somebody tweet me already. Acho and Max Kellerman ain't the... I work with both of them, fool. You can't tell me. Steve Kerr worked with Steph Curry. Steve Kerr worked with Michael Jordan, played with Michael Jordan. Guess what? You can't tell him no. You can't tell him he doesn't have a comparison that has merit in these two. So what could that comparison be? Because it's certainly not on the basketball court. I'm sorry. I'm not giving Steph Curry flowers for shooting the three-pointer like he is right now. You know why? Because he's out there breaking records that nobody ever tried to break before. And we giving him props. Like, they weren't shooting threes. What did Michael Jordan average? 3 threes a game back in those days? Magic Johnson wasn't shooting threes. And then later in their careers, it started to evolve. Reggie Miller, etc. It started to evolve. But are we giving flowers to the person who first dribbled with one hand instead of two hands? Like, I'm not doing that. And I know that's what you want to debate. We can change the show. We can stop down.
Let's stop down for 1 second. You and I agreed on this, and I'll say this quote again. I doubt y'all caught it the first time. It may have been a month ago. A person of talent hits a mark no one else can hit.
Yeah.
A person of genius hits a mark no one else can see.
Yeah.
Steph Curry, you could argue, is that person of genius. No. Michael Jordan was that person of incredible talent. So, no one else thought like Steph Curry. Let me just go ahead and back up 3-4 feet from the three-point line, and let me go ahead and shoot from here. Jordan could have done it. Bird started a little bit to do it. Other athletes, Clyde Drexler, could have done it. Charles Barkley, sure, why not? Go for it. People could have done it, but Steph Curry, a person of genius, he attempted to do something that no one else even truly attempted to do. So I just wanted to stop down, if we could, for a millisecond to say, I don't want to not give Steph Curry the proper flowers. What Steph Curry did, attempting to do someone that no one else even thought to do, or at least thought to do and could do well, that to me deserves more praise than doing what everyone else was doing better than they were doing it. Steph Curry, in my mind, would be the person of genius, doing something that no one else even thinks to do, as opposed to doing what other people are doing, but doing it better. Talk to me, Sal.
Man, you saying Steph Curry thought about it and no one else thought about it. No, Steph Curry...
Plus could execute it. Plus could execute it.
And execute it. No. Steph Curry needed to shoot from out there. Let's be real about this. Necessity is the mother of invention, right? So you're trying to call him a genius because he invented something. He didn't invent jack. All he invented was, hey, man, I need to be back here to get this shot off clean, because every time I go under there, out of necessity, things ain't going right.
That's now, is that a Wileyism?
No.
Necessity is mother?
Everything's a Wileyism. I steal them all. Okay, but the point is, necessity is the mother of invention. He didn't invent jack, so he just got into a situation where he needed for his game to invent it differently than others before him. Maybe he wasn't the best slasher as a youth, but he got to the league, and all of a sudden, Steph Curry's not only amazing from the outside, he's amazing as a magician in the paint. You know why? Because that necessity. He had to learn from the outside coming in. I respect where he is now, but let's not act like he reinvented the wheel. Those guys weren't even thinking about it because they didn't need to think about it. Those guys weren't out there thinking about it because they didn't have bad ankles. Those guys didn't have to think about it because in their first, Steph Curry, let me show some respect, but let me also say it for real. When did Steph Curry start averaging 20 points a game? Not his first year, not his second year, not his third year. We're having a conversation against Steph Curry and Michael Jordan, who Michael Jordan out the gate was like, yo, I'm taking this league over. That's not the same with Steph Curry, so that's why I don't think we should put them in the same conversation.
I'm going to say a couple things, though. Obviously, my favorite set of brothers, along with the Watt brothers and all those, the Acho brothers. Right? One Acho's on one network doing his thing, another Acho on another network doing his thing. Acho brothers, my favorite set of brothers. Shout out to the Watts, shout out to all the other ones. But besides me and my big bro, the Wright brothers may be the most incredible
Orville and Wilbur?
Yes, sir. May be the most incredible brothers to have ever existed. 1903, the Wright brothers successfully fly the first plane.
You was right.
To me, pun intended, to me, what the Wright brothers did in successfully flying the first plane is more impressive than a Boeing 787. coming out. It's more impressive than a greater remake of another plane. It's more impressive than the 777 after the 747. Because after you see a model, it's easier to make something better.
Facts.
But it's harder to just create something. Rome is my favorite place to visit because I go to the Coliseum. Jerry World is dope. It was dope in 2009 when Jerry World came out. But I said, yo, they created a mega stadium before stadiums were in existence.
That's big.
So sure, it's dope to create Jerry World and U.S.